All right, it's a little bit of a Kubota service here today. We've been enjoying the snow here quite lately. We actually had our first damage done. And this is quite normal for this to happen. We actually bent this spreader bar right here. I did price this. I think they're around 40 bucks for one of these. But for what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take this off, pull this pin. I'm just going to straighten this out for now and get everything back together. Because, well, it's snowing again. So, all I did was, I just pulled the clip and the washer and the pin off down there. And then this has a, like a cotter pin down here. So I'm just going to pull that out and then hopefully hammer that thing straight and then get everything back on here. We're just going to do a quick initial walk around. Check everything out because we haven't had a chance because of the cold weather, which is going to include get everything lubed up, grease all our grease points, check our oil, check our coolant level. We are very close to our 400-hour service. So, with that being said, I'm going to get in here, get this thing fixed, because I got to get this thing out of here and get a car in here. Out of the snow to work on. Alright guys. Alright, well, I've got everything else taken care of, so let's get this pin out of here. And straighten this bar out. Alright, it's actually bent here a little bit, bent really bad here, so this is what I'm planning to do right here. I could try to do it on my covered table here and see how this works with one large hammer. I don't know, what do you think? Right there, just a little bit. Try to get that. I think it looks pretty decent. At least then we get time to go get a replacement. This will work to get us up and plowing again. I do have to invest in an actual plow. Just, you know, we didn't have snow for 4 years, and I'm sure there's going to be a rush now on plows, and yeah, I won't find one. Maybe I'll be able to find one when it gets warm out. I'd actually really like a front mount snowblower, but you know, that's like taking out a, like you said, that's like buying almost a whole nother tractor to a point, because there ain't nothing cheap about them. That's for sure. I could actually twisted this down here just a little bit. So I'm gonna have to loosen that because I'm not getting the right angle on that. You'd think that that would pivot. Just make a little bit more sense. Alright, well, I need to loosen that up a little bit. Straighten out the cotter key here some. Get that pushed through. Down here where I can't see. And then we can get this thing up and running. We're not going to plow any snow right now because I think we only have about 2 inches on the ground, but especially when they're calling for, I don't know, maybe 6, something like that. You know how them weather guys are. They don't have a clue. And it's okay. So I could go into that a whole lot more if I wanted to. Alrighty. We forgot to put the washer on the bottom. Alright, well, I'm going to get this one on the bottom. Straighten that pin out. I'm going to loosen this. I'm going to get this thing all back together. We're going to do one quick walk around. You can tell that from this thing swinging around, it does hit on your backhoe attachment bracket here. So I mean, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's just kind of how it works. I'm gonna spray some lube on a couple things, and we're gonna stick this thing back out in the garage and get a car pulled in here to work on. But we just needed to do a little bit of quick tractor service here on the Kubota, so we could plow some snow. All right, all straightened out, back together. Everything is reassembled, and we are ready to play in the snow. I do have to drop this bar here so that we can get it out of the garage. That's the fun part. Man, when did this happen? There's some scratches we didn't know we had. That sucks. So we actually bent a bar, got 2 scratches. I knew I had this one, but this is what tractors are supposed to do. This kind of shows you that it actually does get used. I usually do try to take pretty good care of this thing. I mean, we are getting a little bit of wear there. So just touch-up paint, a little bit of touch-up paint, nothing bad. Still a wonderful machine, working really good. I do need to get a stop to put in here. That was the only thing. You know, one of the only bad things I could say about this thing is that fell out. I did get a couple from this bouncing around here. You get a couple nicks from that stuff, but overall, man, the Kubota's on point. Looks like actually looks like maybe this here's bent also there too, so we might have to look into getting that lower part, unless that's the angle it's supposed to have. They do have those new ones that I think it has a clevis arm on one of these, so I was thinking about just getting the upgraded set to put onto here to change this stuff out, so make it a little bit nicer. Either that or possibly trade this thing in on a new one here soon. I'd really love the cab model. I think I might actually be able to get that in a year or two. So, alright, man, finishes up the Kubota. Let's see what's out here so we can get this tractor out. Look at that. There's the white stuff. Man. More winter.